Hey everyone, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to quickly go through my base routine so we can get into the eyeshadow super quick. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm using while I'm doing it, but I'm probably just going to fast forward through me doing it. So first, for my primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay, so quickly I'm going to go into foundation, and I've been using this Drean Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation by Maybelline. It looks like that. This one is in the shade Porcelain Ivory, and I can't speak today, so I'm just going to be taking it on my Morphe Beauty Blender. And then of course I'm going to be using concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in the shade Fair Beige. I think before I do powder, I'm going to contour my face using this that my child has obviously gotten into. This is the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Tunisia, which I think is how it's pronounced, but I don't actually know. I'm going to go ahead and put it on a brush and then contour my face. Then I'm going to be setting all the face makeup that I just put on. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia powder. This one is in the shade Vanilla, and of course using my best friend right here. So while that is setting, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick. I did actually go ahead and go to Ulta and pick up the new brow freeze. And I have used it a little bit, but if you would like to see me use it, which you probably don't because there's only like 33 of you, but whatever. Thought about doing a tutorial, but I'm not super confident about my brows, so I guess just let me know. Okay, brows are done, and I actually decided to cut them. I don't usually do that, but I did go ahead and take my concealer and do that. I like how they look, but I don't know if I like all that extra product up there because I feel like once I do my eyeshadow, it's gonna start looking really cakey up there, but I guess we will see how that turns out. I tried to blend it out like really well too, but I mean there's still product there. Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and prime the rest of my eyelids. I'm going to use the Morphe eyelid primer. So you guys saw the look that I was going for today. It's gonna be like a super matte eye with some glitter liner type, I don't even know. But for that look, I think I am going to be dipping into the, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, amrezy palette. This is one of the palettes that my child has gotten into, so it looks a little rough. But I want that pink. I think I want this pink. And like a red and pink glitter because, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. So I think I'm going to just start putting this one on. I'm going to go ahead and take it on this super small pencil-y brush. This one is Morphe M431. I'm just going to be starting by putting that in my crease. Don't know if I want to like smoke this out, but I think the way that I want my glitter, I think I might want it smoked out, so I will probably do that as well. And start by making that like triangle shape at the end with the eyeshadow. Okay. And then I'm going to use a fluffy brush to kind of blend it out. This one already has pink on it. This is the Morphe 514. It's a little fluffy blender brush. And I'm not going like too far up. I'm mostly blending it where it's already placed down. I think I definitely want to darken this up, so I'm going to be putting a little bit of that black in there too. So my memory card was full, so I had to fix that. Anyway, before that stopped, I think I was just going to add some black into the crease to really darken up the look. So I'm going to be taking it on a very small fluffy brush and just dabbing a little bit in because I don't want too much, because I don't want it to be black and not pink. So I'm just going to be dabbing that into my crease. And I'm just going to take the pencil, maybe not this pencil brush, but I'm going to take a pencil brush and blend out the black. And then on a fluffy brush, a small one, maybe like this, I don't know if I like this one, but I'm just going to be taking the shade OG, which is a light taupe color. The first one I took also, by the way, was Samsa, which is this super magenta-y color, and then I just took black. I'm just going to lightly blend the pink out with that. Okay, I think I like that. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape to do that. And I'm gonna be taking it on my flat brush, if I can fucking find it. So I went ahead and cut my crease. That's actually probably one of the best cut creases I've done. I kind of did the whole lid instead of just half, which is what I usually do. But I will tell you that the brush that you use definitely makes a big difference, because usually I buy the Wet n Wild brushes. Let's see. For example, the one I used for the contour was this, and this is the one from Morphe. This is the M421. I mean, you could definitely tell a difference, but this one literally made my cut crease so pretty and smooth. I do not recommend using this one. I mean, we do what we gotta do because bitches be broke, but if you can save up to do this one, I think it's like $7 or $8, which is compared to like this dollar one. So I'm gonna get it, but just saying. I think first I'm gonna go in with the OG shade that I used at the top and take that on a flat brush and just kind of start with the inner part, and then I'm gonna work my way down to Samsa, which is that pink shade, and then I don't know, we'll see where we go from there. Brushes are good for, like, you know, regular flat brushes if you want to do glitter or whatever, or to put on your lid, but I don't recommend for cutting your crease. So I'm just going to put that shade right where I cut the crease. That one actually looks a lot darker than I wanted it to. So I think I'm going to lighten it up a little bit with the white shade in the James Charles palette. Okay, so I went and I kind of took it off and put a little bit more concealer on, and then I went in with the pink shade. Here. I took this super light pink, I'm pretty sure he calls it pinkity drinkity, in the James Charles palette. And I put that over and it's a little bit better. Not exactly what I wanted it to be, but I think we'll make it work. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with Semsa, the darker pink shade, and go ahead and fill in most of the crease with that color. I'm going to go back in with the black shade to get rid of this crease right here, the crease where the concealer was, so that way it blends flawlessly. So since I really don't like that inner shade, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some shimmer over it, and maybe that will look a little bit better. Okay, yep, I think I like that so much better. So I went ahead and used the shade Wasted out of the palette. It is this very first shade right here, and it's a super light pink with this light shimmer in it. So I just went ahead and put that over it, and I think it looks a lot better now. Now, of course, I'm going to do the glitter. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just blend a couple of glitters together. So I have these two glitters, one's red and one's pink, and they're super small, and then this one's a little bit chunkier, and I kind of want that chunky glitter look on there too. So I think I'm just going to blend them. I straight up feel like a chemist over here. I don't have anything to mix it in, so don't judge me. But I'm mixing it in this little empty container that used to be like, that used to be the little wax cubes, Scentsy shit. There's actually two more in there, but the whole thing's pretty much empty, so whatever. Then I'm going to use my glitter glue. This one is by NYX. And I'm just going to kind of put it along here and kind of out, like a liner. I'm going to put it on this super, super tiny brush, so that way it gets more of that like liner look, because if I put it on one that's too big, I'm obviously not going to be able to get that. Okay, I just put it all on my fucking lash. There is glitter everywhere. the line goes kind of out, I want it to be more like, I don't know, not a liner, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But I just kind of want it to like go in and then out. I don't really care that much if it is like a perfect wing liner. So, I don't know, I feel like there's something a little off with it, but it's pretty cute. I mean, super cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye really quick off the camera, and if we need to do any last minute touches, I'll just do it after I finish this other eye. So I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyes are done, so I'm going to quickly put on lashes. I'm going to be taking these by Wink Mink. They're called My Type, I believe. But I'm going to quickly put those on and I'll be right back. So while my lashes are drying, I'm just going to actually go ahead and put on some pencil eyeliner and then my mascara. And then by the time I do that, they should be dry. So I'm going to use my Ratchet Ass L'Oreal pencil eyeliner in black. Okay, and it just fucking like broke because it's so fucking old. Okay. Anyway, let's try again. And I'm gonna go in with, of course, my Anastasia mascara and just apply a little bit of that. Cool. Apply the lashes. It's literally crazy how much lashes change a look. Like, so okay, let's quickly do the other one. No, you're not. Okay, and that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and take that pencil brush and smoke out the bottom lash line with that pink shade again. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna put too much. And I think that's our eye look, so let's quickly finish the rest of our base makeup. I forgot to add bronzer earlier, so I'm going to go in with my Anastasia powder bronzer in the shade Rosewood. I'm going to take it on this fluffy brush. That might have been too much. LOL. Whenever I add too much, I just use my fingers to blend it out. Then of course I'm going to be using the new Anastasia highlighter. It looks like that, if you can even see it. It's called Iced Out, and it's kind of gold. It's really gold. And I'm going to take it on this smaller fluffy brush. But it is super pretty and super pigmented. I'm not the biggest fan of lipstick. I don't know if you guys have noticed that by now. I don't have a ton, and I just usually like glosses. So I'm going to use the, what is this even? Berry Blast, maybe? It's the Morphe Jeffree Star Gloss. And it just has a pink tint to it. Okay, my nose is running. Also gonna put a little bit of that highlighter on the inner corner of my eyes and right under my brow bone. Might actually get it wet. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus. Okay, and that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and like this, I guess this is a Valentine's look. It's kind of dark. I guess it's sultry and sexy Valentine's Day look. I don't know, but I actually really liked how it turned out. I wasn't sure because I really messed up on the inner part and I didn't like how that turned out, but overall I think it's really pretty and kind of a lot to go out, but whatever, you know, you do you. But anyway, be sure to like this video and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.